Good morning or afternoon, depending on when you're watching this. We are going to get into Unit 1, Lesson 5, multi-step equations here. And our page numbers for our notes are 11 through 12, 2 pages today. That means two-part video, so make sure you get into 2 parts. And our essential question will answer, how can I solve multi-step equations? So let's get into it. Page 1, Part 1. What I already know is gamma. If you recall that from our last lesson, and that's kind of our PEMDAS in reverse. Okay, we're going to be doing grouping, exponents, multiplication, and division, addition, subtraction. And we're going to talk about doing that in reverse. Our first one here, we need to do a couple of things that we learned over the last couple lessons where we're combining like terms and then solving the equation. So we have 4x plus 3 minus 1 equals 9. And to combine our like terms, there's no other x's, but we have a 3 minus 1. So what you want to do is combine those two. So we're just going to do the same thing we do in the past. But first, we're going to drop our 4x down. We're going to do 3 minus 1, which is a positive 2. That's going to still equal 9. Okay. Next step, we got to get the variable by itself. So first thing you want to do is get rid of remember, go in reverse, addition and subtraction. So we're going to do the opposite of plus 2 to both sides. 4x comes straight down. Our 2's cancel. And then we have equals 9 minus 2, which is 7. Okay, and now we need to get rid of this 4. Remember, we need to remove everything from the variable. This is 4 times x. So we're doing the opposite of that, and that's dividing by 4. And if we divide 4 by 4, we end up with 1. So we're just left with x. These cancel out. So we're left with x equals 7 divided by 4. And if you want to keep it as a fraction, sure. But if you want to make it into a decimal, it's 1.75. Now our goal is to prove that we did do it right. Our check step, we're going to substitute that x back into there. So we have 4 times, instead of x, 1.75 plus 3 minus 1. And we want to know, does that equal 9? Well, 4 times 1.75 is 7 plus, and we did 3 minus 1 is 2. We want to know, does that equal 9? 7 plus 2 is 9. 9 equals 9. It checks out. So we know that this answer is correct. Let's see if you can do it. Pause the video, check that out. See if you can do this problem on your own, and come on back and see how you did. We are going to combine like terms. 5y minus y plus 1 equals 13. As a visualization, I'm going to go off to the side here. We have 5 y's. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And if I subtract y, remember that's a 1y, I'm going to take 1 away. So how many y's do I have left? Well, I have 4 y's left. And plus 1 equals 13. I want to keep going. 4y has to stay the same so far. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract 1 here and subtract 1 here. We're going to drop our 4y straight down. 1 minus 1 is 0, cancels out. 13 minus 1 is 12. And then we have our last step of getting rid of this 4 times y, just getting rid of the 4, so we divide by 4. Our 4's cancel and give us 1. We're left with y equals 12 divided by 4 is 3. Let's check it out to make sure we did it right. We have 5 times y, but y is now 3. Minus y, but y is now 3. plus 1 equals 13. Well, 5 times 3 is 15, minus 3 plus 1. 5 minus 3 is 12, plus 1. 12 plus 1 is 13. 13 equals 13. It proves that y equals 3. Hopefully you did an awesome job on that. If you didn't, try to check where you made your mistake. If you can't figure that out, send me a message. And let's try our last one on page 1 here. Got a couple different things that we need to do. We need to combine our t's, and we need to combine our constants. We have 7t minus 4t and 3 minus 1. I'm going to do it all in one step. So I'm not going to do a couple different ones with the t's and the constants, but we can do it together. 7t minus 4t is 3t, plus 3 minus 1 is 2. It's a positive 2. And that equals 29. Do a little erasing here. I'll erase this line here. All right. Now, let's solve this. Let's get rid of the 2 by subtracting 2. I'm adding 2, so I want to subtract 2 to both sides. I'm left with 3t, those cancel, equals 27. Well, to get rid of the 3, I have to divide by 3 to both sides, and I'm left with, those cancel, t equals 27 divided by 3, which is 9. And you are done with page 1 of your 2-page notes. Check back for this video part 2. If you have any questions about part 1, send me a message.